Up next, Ben Abo. Ben Abo is an emergency doc. He's an international man of mystery. And you should keep an eye out because you should keep him close during any emergency. Without further ado, I introduce Ben Abo, our first speaker.
Thank you. So, growing up in the suburbs of Philadelphia, seeing pictures of myself, seeing videos, hearing what my parents would say, they always knew I was born to be super. I was born to be special. Definitely interesting. I worked hard throughout my life to study hard, to study medicine, to become a paramedic and a firefighter and a physician, countless hours of studying, not much money, work little, can't hang out, miss a lot of life events. Also, I can try and help people, so I can try and make a difference. And throughout it, through high school, then college, then post-grad, then working as a medic, then pre-med, and then medical school, then you get into residency, and you're finally a doctor, but you can't really work on your own yet. And now I'm in residency, finishing up a 4-year specialty, and everyone's saying, oh, you're getting there, man. You're almost there. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I used to always kid around and say, yeah, I just hope the light at the end of the tunnel is not a train. And now it's kind of hard to say that. Throughout medical school and through all these years, I've been missing on these life events, and I'm really looking forward to being done. So I can plan surprise weddings for my friends that the bride and groom actually didn't know what was going to happen, including a flash mob doing the chicken dance to the end. Or if I could see my friends wherever, and I can see my family. I've been missing out on a lot of life events, but I'm getting towards the end. I'm getting to where I'm about to be an attending emergency medicine physician, and I can really, supposedly, start to enjoy life, even though I have been enjoying the journey along the way. But then recently, the tides have turned. Where, you know, like I said, you know, just to say the light's almost at the end of the tunnel, you know, I'm almost there, I'm almost getting done. You see, I've been working hard all these years, and I finally had vacation, but I couldn't really get anywhere. And couldn't go away, I couldn't afford it, I'm a resident. So I decided to take a vacation where I drove another doctor's car up to New York. I was making a heck of a trip out of it, visiting friends, and the highlight of my day, this particular day in muggy June in New York City, was to see my friends, to sightsee around New York, just to be goofy. For once, not listen to medical podcasts and read this chapter, this medical audiobook or anything like that, and just be myself, see my friends that I haven't gotten to see in years. Had a wonderful day. Took a ton of pictures. So many, I keep looking back and I laugh. And I'm go down in the subway, and I don't know how many of you have been in the New York subway, but it's hot, it's muggy. I get down there, there's no cell phone signal, and I'm on the phone, I can't do anything, and I'm just thinking, where is this train? Where is this train? I wish it would be here already. It's 2 minutes late, it should have been here. Oh my goodness, my hair is frizzing up as if it wasn't already. And so I'm sitting there waiting for the train, and I'm people watching. There's about 40, 50 people down there, and I like people watching. This guy comes down, and he's kind of talking normally at first, but then he starts stumbling. And I'm looking, and he's about where the center of the stage is, and something just didn't quite feel right. I put my phone in my pocket. Something's kind of weird. And goes to take another step, as if there was another 2 feet of platform, and he just goes down. 6-foot drop, head first. He's a 6-foot guy, so basically his head went 11 feet, landed on the rail, and he's unconscious, unresponsive. I see the guy go down. At first, split second, kind of have to think moment, start running towards him. I pointed to someone, said, you, go call 911. You, go pull the fire alarm. Got to think things through, and boom, jump down. Mind you, 6-foot drop, I am not 6 feet tall. There's a tile wall on the other side, and he's completely unresponsive. All I can think once I'm down there is, all right, I'm nowhere near a ladder. I've been waiting for this train. There's a wall on the other side. I'm getting dirty. There's rats. It's New York, it's rats. Ugh, my hair, it's getting messed up. And he's unresponsive. Where's the third rail? Where's the third rail? Okay, it's over there. What's the worst that'll happen? My hair will curl? So I prop them up, I'm getting underneath all these people. I don't hear the fire alarm. I'm thinking, why is there no fire alarm yet? Why didn't someone pull it? I'm propping them up, I get up underneath them, I press up and I lift them up and I get them up out of the railroad tracks. Now I'm jumping up on the wall, kicking. The wall's up here, my feet are dangling here, there's nothing to push off of. And again, I'm thinking to myself, man, you know when they say your life flashes before your eyes? It was a pretty good flash, life was pretty good. But I wasn't ready for it to end. Bit of a spoiler alert, I did get out in time. So, thank you. So I got him out, I'm kicking, trying to get up on the wall, and I felt this gush of wind. And it wasn't Superman. I look over and I see the lights reflecting off the wall, and it's the train coming barreling towards us. The lights reflecting off the wall, and I'm feeling the rumble. All right, Ben, you've got one more second, forget it. You guys give it a try or push under and hope you can fit under the platform. I get up, I grab him, pull him further away, train comes flying through. Now I've got this guy bleeding from his head, unresponsive, and then slowly waking up. Now he's combative. Everybody comes around, they're taking pictures, doing stuff. The guy's waking up, I'm trying to hold him down, trying to make him calm. I'm a paramedic, I'm a doctor, you're gonna be okay. Oh, let him walk it off. No, it's okay, he needs to stay still. Go call 911. Oh, they're already called. You don't need to call him, there's a camera. What? Call him again, who cares? They've got plenty of lines. They'd love to hear from you, like my mother. One guy's saying there's cameras, don't call. He's specifically telling people not to call. And all these people, I still don't hear the fire alarm. I'm like, where's the help? And I'm the only one, other than this one guy that finally was helping me pull him out the last second to do anything. And it's like, huh? So now we're arguing, and then someone's like, I said, I'm a doctor. Another guy's like, let him walk it off. I said, no, he's got to stay still. We need to wait for help. I'm a doctor. I'm an emergency physician. What kind of doctor are you? I never found out. He just walked away and got on the next train. So there I am. I'm holding down, stopping the bleeding, trying to calm him down. The police show up, then the firefighters and the medics, and they took him. All right, bye. Thanks, Doc. The cops clean up the trash. All right, thanks, Doc. And now I'm sitting there waiting for my train that I missed, or rather missed me. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, what was going on? Where was all the help? And I'm standing there, mind you, now covered in this guy's blood, hair all over the place, shorts, t-shirt, like, what just happened? And if the people that came down didn't see the police carrying the guy out, they probably would have thought I just killed someone. Luckily they didn't. They just kind of, what's going on here? Why didn't anyone else help? There are a number of us that want to help people. I believe that all of us have this inner instinct to help people, no matter what extreme. Now, some people are always training, they're always on cue to be able to help anybody, no matter what the cost, knowing what the risks are. Whether it's scaling down a mountainside to go into a burning building when they're running in when everybody else is running out. All these different things, when life and death threats. But it's not always just that. Why does it have to be black and white? Either you go all in and help or you don't do anything at all. Why does it even need to be shades of gray where it's not the black and white, it's just somewhere in between? I don't think it's there. I think it's a combination. And there's all these different things that we can be doing. It's more like a color wheel. A little bit of green, a little bit of red, maybe you're a little green with envy, I don't know. Or maybe everybody else is just yellow chicken. I don't know. So, different people have different objectives in life. And I see life as like a puzzle where some people really give momentum to things, where they're the corner pieces. Some people start nonprofits. They're gonna go across the world, do different things, get people together and lead to things. You make a puzzle, you start the corner piece, or at least the edges. You want the framework. So these other people are real go-getters and leaders, and they're the outside frame. But you still need those inner pieces, the ones that aren't necessarily starting things. Those other pieces are just as important as anything else to complete the puzzle and really take care of each other and do things going. Whether it's mentoring, taking care of others, doesn't matter. We all have our part to help people here, to help people elsewhere, even if you're never leaving Miami. When you're taking care of people, I've found that it's all these little things, just a little bit, whether you're directly related to their care or not, really make a difference. Even in the worst of times, where you can take, now, On the bottom right here, I have a drawing. This was a 4-year-old girl who was having the worst day of her life, had a huge laceration down her face, had to get stitches. I don't have time to sedate her and do things, but we turned into one of the best. She came back to the hospital 6 days later, drew this picture of me and her, and the animals that we were talking about were with her. Now, she was not drugged, right? We're talking and just calmed her down. It's those little things that she remembers, and she wanted to draw this picture days later and asked her parents to let her come to the hospital to give it to me. Or people that have almost died at the trauma center, that, like the little things that people remember, where they even remember your name, not just that guy with the big hair. And at the trauma center, they don't see my big hair most of the time. It's covered. So when you can really take the worst of times and make it into the, not really the best of times, it really makes a difference. It's very important. And we all have our time. So then you get into humor medicine and that little side of things. And I started having the banana phone, trying to cause humor with everybody. Everybody laugh because it all rolls on to other people. We all have the effect on the different people. And if I'm making my coworkers happy, they're taking care of others, and it all really works out. Humor really does heal. And the last 2 bits that I want to leave you with is how important humor can be. You see, I volunteer when I can at this inner city camp, inner city teenagers that have problems, and these girls were really upset. They had such an attitude, and they're negative. And I said, you know what? We are going to laugh. None of you are allowed to eat until we laugh for about 30 seconds. Like, Benny, what are you talking about? And I said, we are going to laugh, and you're going to like it. So I sat there. I started laughing. Then they're laughing at me. But then they're laughing with me because they're laughing at themselves. And then they couldn't stop laughing. And after that, they come back at dinner time and they said, Benny, can we do the laughing thing again? We did it every day, this laughing therapy, this laughing yoga. And at the talent show for the entire camp, they wanted to make everybody laugh because it made them feel so good. And they could really open up and really continue on with their troubled lives and all. So I'm going to challenge you for a good couple seconds. We're going to laugh. We are going to laugh, and you're going to feel so much better for the rest of the night. You're going to want to go out there and really push this momentum to everything else going on. Sound good? And now it's starting to turn real, and you can't. You're getting those really. Oh yeah, feel the calories burn. Hey. It makes a difference. All these little things, whether you're really putting yourself at risk during the worst of times or the little things, all add up and they all count. You can be someone's hero, whether it's life and death or you're just curing Bieber fever. You can really cause dominoes to go and really make a difference in people's lives. If you remember, just do something, anything, and smile, and remember it all matters. So with that, thank you.